Morning, farmers. Well, you can see I am gearing up for the planting parts, and today I'm going to talk to you about the inside stuff I grow to eat and drink. Okay, so here we go. This is curled cress, and it'll be edible in about 2 weeks. It'll actually be big enough to eat in 2 weeks. Crazy, right? This here is old-fashioned mustard. Next year's yellow sweet onions. This is the, that's the pepper plant from last year. I dug it up out of the garden before the frost. I was going to overwinter it, but then it started growing and it's flowering and stuff. I don't have the fans on, so it shouldn't. The flowers shouldn't set. This here is an interesting plant. This is called the crystalline ice plant. And what it is I thought it would be handy to have a plant that produces salt. I mean, I don't know why, but I thought it would. And plus it would be really cool looking. It looks kind of like a succulent with ice crystals all over it, hence the name. But actually what it is salt. This is the last of the Italian flats. These ones. We'll see how that goes. Last year they all died, but I started them at 6 weeks, like I said in the instructions. Man, that was the wrong thing. So, we're growing them a year in advance now. This here is English lavender. I planted that, oh my gosh, 2 years ago, and it never grew, and I just kind of had the little flat, the little 6-cell flat, and all of a sudden those started growing. I was like, cool. That there is wild bergamot. It's a tea. This, I don't know if it's going to continue to grow. I forgot to water it. That's common milkweed, and you grow vegetarian cheese with that. This here, I don't know if I can zoom in on a seed somewhere. Oh, there's one. Okay, where is it? I don't know. Right there. There. That is corn salad, aka lamb's lettuce. And what that does is grows outside in the winter. But I waited too late, so then I was like, well, heck with it, I'm planting it in there. That's rosemary. This is a Hopi tea. This is a tea from the Hopi tribe. I was told it's for medicine men, medicine women. So it's called green thread. I don't know if you can, it's upside down. Orange trees. All right, so I just gotta give you a little update on this girl. She's the baddest plant in the world. She is so unfriendly, and she's my favorite. She's gorgeous. But listen, those are thorns. Those are huge thorns. I don't know if you can see them. They're on both sides. They're really, really wicked. They're wicked plants. You have to do it really soft. But yeah, it's awesome. I can't believe how cool that is. All right, now we're going to go check out some more of the plants. I want to show you my medicinals. Okay, farmers, this is comfrey. Now, this beautiful plant is one of the best antibacterial plants. This is a medicinal. You're not supposed, they used to make tea out of it, but you're not supposed to drink it internally or take it internally anymore. So, almost fell down. Yeah, it's gorgeous though. The ducks, I planted a crown outside. I had 3 crowns when it first came. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4. The ducks, I planted the first crown, and the ducks love them so much. Oh my gosh, they ate every piece of green, and then they dug up the crown and ate that too. here you see this is edible chrysanthemums. This is my salad greens that I eat off of. I eat off of this all the time. See, where I've cut it, and now it's growing new tops. So I'm going to have this for lunch. This is that sweet Genovese basil. And I planted some spinach mustard. It's the tender green mustard. It tastes a lot like spinach. So that's why they call it spinach mustard. So this here, this beauty, this purple and green beauty, you know, I love the power of purple. Purple plants have something in it that makes you healthy. This plant is the high cholesterol plant. And what it does is it lowers your bad cholesterol and increases your good cholesterol. And the dose is 3 leaves a day. And it took me a long time in order to build these. I had this last year, and then I put it outside like a doofus, and then aphids got on it. So then the aphids wiped out the plant, completely killed it. So I cut off about this much of the plant and put it in a little tiny lid that came off of my hair care product, the pump thing, and I got this plant out of it. Then I cut this plant here and grew a whole nother one. So that's cool. Okay, so this is another one of my delicious salad greens. This is miner's lettuce. This miner's lettuce is indigenous to North America, and it has spread throughout the world thanks to the Chinese miners from the 1800s. They introduced it to, they liked it so much they introduced it to New Zealand for sure. I know it's New Zealand for sure. I don't know where else, but this is an incredibly nutritious plant, and it is also delicious. Oh, and this here, when I made the vanilla beans, there it is. When I made the vanilla beans, I stuck the knife in I had to slice the beans, right? And then I just used the tip of the knife and snuck a little beans out, and I dropped them on the top of this. Well, then the pot fell off the windowsill there, and then turned upside down. I was like, oh man, when's the next time I'm ever gonna? But I kept watering it. Sure enough, look what grew. And now it's all the way up there and getting ready to be put in a new jar, or a new pot. So, okay, farmers, that's it for today. Nothing else really going on, but I wanted to let you guys know about some of the stuff that you can grow that are wild plants, and you can grow them in the house. The instructions say you cannot, but I've been eating off this for a while, like a couple months, and same with the edible chrysanthemums. They say, oh, you can't grow them in a pot. Well, guess what? You can. All right, farmers, you have a wonderful day, and keep farming.